very happy with the top 10 and high in resiliency, where we certainly failed earlier at the start of the decade. And then, of course, with the many awards and recognitions, we are inspired. Now, looking ahead, of course, also picking up from the presentation of Dr. Villegas, we're pushing on education and health. Cagayan de Oro is one of the pilot cities of the universal health care. It's a very difficult program, but we're quite confident that we will make it. Unfortunately, we could not push it in my first term, given the obstructionism and all that, the challenges that I have to go through. But now, situation is very much positive, and although unfortunately the official position of the province is they still are unwilling to participate in the metropolization. No? But we're looking at very high potentials and for growth. On the eastern side, we have the ecozone, the Feuds area, Taguluan, Villanueva, Hasaan, Claveria, and Paligasan. No? And Franklin Quijano, our administrator of Feuds, has been, of course, pushing for more investments and expansion probably of Feuds. I was telling him, I told him earlier, some months ago, that the Feuds Charter is a unique charter, and it was written by then Defense Secretary Juan Ponce Enrile in his own handwriting. He mentioned that to me during the impeachment trial. Unfortunately, there are some, I would say, congenital divisions in the charter. No? The local government is excluded, and but I hope that that can be more than made up with harmonious relations between Feuds and local government units. No? On the western side, you have the airport, the expansion is very interesting. USTP's 300-hectare campus, which was awarded by President GMA then, is something that would really be a very good catalyst for growth in the western side of Misamis Oriental. So we're looking at metropolization. It's now being supported by MEDA and also by USAID, and I'm glad that Dr. Villegas is very hot on metropolization. What we're looking at is not really an MMDA type of combination or integration or consolidation, if you will, but rather it's a convergence without touching on the legal structure. It's really a harmonious relationship among the LGUs, working together on issues like health, like education, like resiliency. I was looking at, World Bank was here last week in Xavier, and we talked about, looking at the entire region. It's only Bukidnon that is landlocked. All the rest are coastal areas. And the common element of these coastal areas is you have the ridge-to-ridge issue. And the mountains are denuded, and every time it rains, that was what Sindong was all about. It was not rain in Cagayan de Oro, but the high volume of rain in Bukidnon. And that was also Vinta. No, but anyway, you look at the entire region and you look at the bigger picture approach. We have to address resiliency at the regional level. I'm glad that Cagayan de Oro is a pilot city of the National Resilience Program. This is a partnership between the private sector led by SM and the government sector. So the future looks very, very interesting, and of course, but one very important thing that I should emphasize as I close is we need teamwork. We need teamwork, and teamwork not just in government, but teamwork between government, the various levels of government, national all the way to the barangay level, and teamwork with the community, the professionals, the business community, the academic institutions. Salamat and good morning, everyone.